Hi, my name is Tim, and in this video I'll show you how to make a spider bot that is multi-threaded in Java. You might ask, why would you want to build a multi-threaded web crawler? That's because it's more efficient than just having one thread to do the job, and in this way you can run multiple web crawlers separately on multiple web crawler program on multiple different threads on a computer, so you can crawl through the web on different website at the same time, which would be much faster. And without further ado, let's get started. First of all, let's create a new project. Let's call it multi-threaded web crawler. Okay. New class. Just call this main. That's what I like. That's my preference. You can call it whatever you want. And then we will need one more class for the bot. So we will write that as a class. Actually, I'm just gonna call it web crawler. Just fine. Okay. So let's make the spider bot first. So we're gonna make the spider bot, or web crawler. Whatever name you want to call it with, either is fine. The web crawler is more formal. So first of all, we need to think. So because this is a multi-threaded, we want to implement the thing called Runnable. Yeah. And so this way we can run these on each different threads, and we can assign a thread to these programs. And to do this, what we want to add unimplemented method. And the unimplemented method is this, the run method. And so we need to create a constructor first. Let's think about what do we need for our web crawler. Well, we need the link, right? We need to get the link from, and then we need maybe, I guess to keep for like the ID sake. So for what I mean by that is like I want to know which exact bot, just to keep account. So I'm gonna pass a number as well. And so we need some different variables. First of all, we need a variable that controls what's the maximum depth our web crawler can go, because or else it will go on forever. It's just if you're trying to, let's say, like scrape a article, you don't want to go too deep. So this is not necessary, but it's a feature that's like useful when you're scraping web. And another we need is a thread. So yeah, we need a variable thread, and we also need a link for our variable as well. The first link, and then we need an array list that keep the numbers of the link that we visited. So okay. Alright. Now we need the ID, but this is just for record's sake. And we can finish our constructor. So every time we create something, let's just print it out. Say create this just for debugging sake. Alright, and now we need to create a thread for the bot to run. So thread equals new thread this. So what is this is that you create a new thread and then it passes the parameter of this this object right here. And when we that means that what we can do here is that we can when we create a bot, it will start running. So it will start. So we could do that here, or we could do it in main, or we can make a separate function for it. Do whatever you want. I'm just gonna keep it simple and put it in the constructor. You can literally make a function for this too. Doesn't really whatever you like. And now we need to create our functions for our web crawler. So just start with how we're gonna crawl. So this is gonna be I like to do it recursively. And so this is the function. It's gonna take in a level and then a URL. So if level, so this is where we need to use the max depth because we don't want to go beyond the max depth. So there you go. And I'll create a new document. What we do here is that we want to get a document from the link. I just create a function for it. Called request. And we need a try statement. It's because you have to throw errors when something goes wrong when you're trying to make connection. So we're gonna make a connection con, and we're gonna use a thing called JSON. So JSON connect URL. So to get JSON working in your Java program, what you gotta do, you gotta download the JSON file. The JSON file. The link is in the description below. So download that, and then I'll show you how to put it in. Okay, so now I have the JSON file. What you do, you copy the file and you paste it just paste it in the source. There you go. And then what you could do, you come to here, go to property, build path, and you wanna add in the class path. You wanna add a jar file, and you can find it inside here. So just find it here. Boom. Apply and close. And now you can just import JSON. Import the JSON one. Remember, the connection is the JSON one, like that. And then import document. Pick the JSON one. Okay. All right. So now we actually don't need this because we have variable. So let's do this. Now we create a document. Let's see. Let's just connection.get. That's it. And then what we want to do, we want to see if we're connecting. So just you can do this by con.respond status code. This is just good practice. You have this part. It's not necessary, but it's good practice. Print. So I'm also gonna print out. This is gonna come long, but I'm gonna print out the URL as well as the bot ID, and I'm just gonna paste it in here, and you can copy it down. So that's what I'm printing. Okay. Just like showing that we're actually going around like scraping the website. Just to so doc.title. So that right there gets stores the title, and so we're just gonna print it out in our bot. And we're gonna add our visited links. Visited links dot add URL. Done. Okay. So now we need to make the catch statement. It's gonna be IOE exception. And we're gonna return null if that's the case. Just import IOE exception. Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong. Okay. And we need to return doc if this is the case. So if we're able to get it, receive it, we're gonna return doc. And if not, we're gonna return null here. Great. So that's our request. Now we can just use it here. Request. And we're gonna put in the URL. And for whatever reason, if we don't, so like we receive a null document, we don't want to use it. So we're gonna do doc does not null, and we're gonna check. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get all the links on that on the doc. So element. Select. So we're gonna, and it's a variable called element. Okay, that's the thing that you get on the website, and it's under the data type element. And you do that select, and this is how you select all the link. And this is you do it for like some like HTML stuff, and there, that's how you do it. Oh, nice. What is this? There we go. That's the syntax. And I'm just gonna get rid of these errors. So by importing first, import. Okay, good. And then we're gonna store the next link. So that the next link will just be link, because now you select all the one with that. You want to get rid of the href. So you're gonna make this the proper URL, because that's in the raw form it's not a URL, so you cannot use it. And now we're just gonna check if we've been to this website. Because if we've been to this website, then it's gonna be bad, and then it will the program will go in, will loop, and it's bad. So now this is more. Now if that's not the case, then we move on to the next link. So next link, like that. So we increase the level, we go on to the next link. Then that's the crawl and request function. So that's how you go through the website. That's the basic spider bot. And now we gotta put it in our run function. So crawl start with level 1 and first link. There you go. That's all you need in your run function. And we just create a helper. No, not helper, my bad. We create an access for our thread. So we need a, no, this is not like private, it's public thread. Get thread, because we need this, and we need to return our thread. Okay, so this is all the function. I mean everything for the web crawler class, and now we need to deal with our main class. So main class. Just copy this. All we want to do is that we want to, because this is a test program, we're just gonna get 3. We're gonna run crawling on 3 news pages, and simultaneously as well. So unlike a single threaded web crawler like the one that I made in the previous video that I uploaded, this is a multi-threaded. It's the advanced version. So we're just gonna go through the bot here, each one of them. It should be capitalized, my bad. Go through each one of them, and then we're gonna try to, because we're gonna try this by W. So that's the web crawler, and we're gonna get the thread. And then joined. And then we're gonna catch interrupted exception. In that case, we're gonna need the print stack trace. Okay. There you go. Alright, this is everything. Now let's run it. It's running. And stop real quick and let's take a look if this is working. So. Oh yeah, so we created 3 bot. I guess I didn't put print line. Oh, that doesn't really matter. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and they're receiving web pages simultaneously. Yeah, look, cool. That's great. All right, so this is working properly, and there you have it. This is a multi-threaded web crawler. Hopefully you understand, you learned from this video. If you not, leave a comment, let me know. I'll clarify any understanding that you, clarify any misunderstanding, or clarify any question that you have. So yeah, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you like programming, and see you in the next one.